Okay, today is something. This is a very serious day. I'm gonna be doing two videos. I was just gonna do one discussing my crazy day, but this is going to. I heard something today that was just unacceptable, and so therefore I needed to make this video. I don't want to make this video, but I need to make this video. Um, so I started a new little thing about essentially like, can you believe this bullshit when my records were all destroyed. Well, when I received it. So here's the thing. This is episode 2 of Can You Believe This Bullshit? I'd never heard the song My Humps or My Lumps or whatever by Black Eyed Peas. I've managed to go the last 16 years without hearing this song. So I was in the vehicle tonight. Someone put it on. I was very unhappy about this. So it has to be the worst song ever written. I just want to state this song, I was like, I have to look into this song because it's the worst song I'd ever heard. Because I'd heard people, parody it and what have you, but it was the third single on the Black Eyed Peas album Monkey Business in 2005. It came out September 20th. Um, let's see. It is a hip hop dance song that structures as a duet between Will I Am and Fergie. Which, if that doesn't already sound like a little hump of steaming fucking feces, nothing does. But let's move forward. This also says it sparked controversy because of its title and lyrics, which center on a woman who uses her breast and buttocks to accomplish her goals. So, welcome to Hollywood, I guess. Um, yeah, okay, so if you're just gonna break the song down because you deem it to be sexist or whatever, it's so much deeper than that. It is the worst song musically, is piss poor. Lyrically, it's one of the worst things I'd ever heard. Um, I mean, just the whole feel of it is garbage. Like, I left hearing that song 3 minutes, 4 minutes, however long it is, just wanting to break something. It was so uncomfortably bad. Uh, I know you're probably thinking, are you doing a review song of a song that came out 16 years ago? Yeah, because I'd gone my entire adult life without hearing this song. And now I've heard it, and it's one of those like can't unhear. It's like something you can't unsee. It's like a train wreck or something, I mean, equally bad. Like, as if September hasn't historically had enough tragedies, they had to release this album. You know, it's just, I mean, that single is just so bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not a fan of the Black Eyed Peas, so I mean, this might come off as ridiculous because I'm already not a fan of them or Fergie or really, that weird like pseudo hip hop genre. Not a fan of it anyways. So yeah, but this is like the next level terrible. So um, I just needed comment below if you were a fan of that song. Um, I also would like to state for this thing, according to this, it's the album version was 5 minutes and 27 seconds long. Holy shit! I want to throw in for the record my new album Blood Money, shameless promotion. That entire album's 30 minutes. That's 10 tracks, 30 minutes. This song, this one steaming pile of music, is like a quarter of my album. So whatever. It apparently music critics had responded poorly to it, which thank God. Like I don't really put too much in the way of critics. I think critics normally don't know what the hell they're talking about, but it sounds like they're right with this one. But despite negative response, critics, the song won Best Pop Performance by a duo or a group with vocals at the 49th Grammy Awards. Fuck the Grammys. It's official. Like, I've always thought the Grammys. It'd be really cool to be nominated. It'd be really cool to win or go or whatever. This is just the crown jewel of why the Grammys mean absolute dog shit. Like that one. It also, let's see, I believe I read here that it sold a ton. All right, so it sold over 2 million downloads already. Like, there's too many million people out there. Well, let me rephrase that. You could be one of those people that are like, oh, it's funny, I'm going to download this, I'll play at a party and have everyone be like, oh my god, Steve, you're so fucking funny. No. There's over 2 million people that actually were like, I gotta hear that song more than once. And is that what's wrong with the world today? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But it says it's been covered and parodied by several entertainers. That song is a parody, like, of real music. That thing is disgusting. It's one of the worst songs ever. Let's see what else. The background. Do you really need a background of a song that's literally? Let's just here. You know what? Let's just do this really quick, since we're all here. Black eyed peas. Peas. My humps. There we go. All right. I'm going to just, for those of you who have not heard the song, those lucky of us, you know, it opens with the line, what you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump. What the fuck is that? So let's see. So then this is where it gets even better. So I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these icy. I mean, these lyrics are absolute garbage. And it makes me upset. The fact that alright, so I don't know the rhythm of this part, but apparently I'm guessing this is the will.i.am part. He goes, I met a girl down at the disco. She said, hey, 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 y'all, let's go. Yep, that should win a Grammy. That genius songwriting should win a Grammy. You know what? They might as well have given them two. Screw it. I mean, they should win greatest lyrics of a decade, maybe a century, maybe of all time. I mean, there's also a part, let's see, where he says, I can be your baby, you could be my honey, let's spend time, not money. I'll mix your milk with my Cocoa Puff, milky, milky cocoa. Mix your milk with my Cocoa Puff, milky, milky right. So needless to say, as a songwriter myself, I don't know how to put this in a way that doesn't sound aggressive, but what was that? Can you believe that this was a hit? Like, can you believe that the year was 2005, and we apparently, as the world, everything was going so well that we're like, you know what? Let's get into something that is just god awful. And it wasn't like it was their opening single. Like, they had already ruined our ears with two other songs from this album. I think that's the album with, like, that Let's Get Retarded song or whatever. But yeah, it's just god awful. They were like, you know what? This is a great third single. This is just a real strong single to bring it home. Oh, don't funk with my heart. Don't lie. My humps and pump it. I honestly don't even think I know the other ones. And not to mention, hold on, that album has sold 9 million copies and it's 3 times platinum. And apparently it went another one. In Canada, it went 6 times platinum. And in Australia, it's also 6 times platinum. So it just goes to show the world has absolutely been garbage for a long time. So you can't blame Trump. That was in 2005. Honestly, it's one of those situations where like our 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 world has just been spiraling out of control for much longer than we knew. So I just, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank the Black Eyed Peas for making it impossible for decent music to get on the radio because they're clogging it up with 4 to 5 minutes of garbage every hour on multiple stations. So I tip my cap to you, and good night.